Now, what separates us from the competition? I think it's the ability to teach the stock market and actually how to trade in layman's terms, not complicating it, not teaching it from a perspective of someone that's advanced, but really starting back from square one. What would be the key things to know, and more importantly, what not to do? Okay, that's so important. It's not the MACD, it's not the RSI, it's not the moving averages, it's none of those things. And the reason why is that's the small details that these experienced traders use to their advantage. You have to talk about the meat and potatoes, the big things first, and that is understanding yourself, your personality, your lifestyle. How is your work life, your home life, your financial situation? You cannot expect to trade like me, trade like your millionaire trader or this big accounts if you are someone that does not have the time, the presence of mind, or the emotional control to do so. Now, over the next 6 to 12 months, we're going to teach you how to develop these traits, how to think for yourself, keep an open mind, not blindly copy people, and really find what type of trader is best for you. Now, again, I see so many people, they want to get rich quick, they want to day trade, they want to turn 1,000, 20x. I see it all the time. And they think, oh, this kid can do it. I'm smarter than him. I could do it as well. But you might fold under pressure. You might not be built for high stress environments. That's normal. It's part of trading. Not everyone's going to be a day trader. You might have to fail a lot of day trading to realize you like swing trading. Or, oh, swing trading is too annoying. I want to just passive invest, right? You have to figure out what works best for you. And like we said, we're going to do that. But if you follow other people's strategies, what works best for them, you're never going to find what's ideal for you. So focus on yourself and make sure that if you're starting out with anything, the only advice I would give you if you're not going to listen to me is start slow, right? Start with a very small amount of money and expect to lose. You might be saying, well, why would I expect to lose? Think of the worst outcome first, right? That's why I'm saying start small. If you start with 5, 10 grand, you put it all in one play. Yes, you might get lucky. You might double it up, triple it up, and then you're ruined for life because you think gambling and being a degenerate is the only way to make money. And that's happened a lot in the 2021, 2020 sort of window where all those new investors came in. It was a bull market. Everything was ripping. Small caps were exploding. And then people never grew out of that, right? They got married to one idea, one way of thinking, and they never again opened up their mind to think, okay, we're not in the same market anymore. The stocks are not trading this way. Now they're getting crushed. Pretty much the opposite was happening. So we teach you again how to think for yourselves, how to find what strategy works best for you. Never ever to blindly copy us. It has zero benefit to you if you just do what I do and you don't think twice about it. You want to learn and understand how we see value in breaking down companies, assessing them from a fundamental perspective, and really understanding true value. Now, I want to recap two videos that we have on the channel. The first one is Robinhood. We called this out sub 17. It had a monster move into close, great volume, over 1.4 million shares traded in the past 30 minutes. So the stock's up 20% within a few days. It hit my conservative price target of 20. My overall expectations over the next 6 to 12 months is anywhere in that 25 to 30 range. I'm being extra conservative. I'm giving 5 to 10 points with a 6 to 12 month window, which I find is very, very achievable, highly, highly likely, and again, confident in that conviction. So, big thing there. Just keep your eyes on it. Definitely a fundamental play, especially if it continues to grow over the next 2 quarters. That might be possible by the end of the year. The next one here is SMCI. We had a monster call out in our first video post earnings. The stock fell 20% after we uploaded our video. But more important than the call out is the ability to pivot and identify when that sentiment has flip-flopped. And that is one of the most crucial things that we're going to show you on this channel. Yes, we were bearish. Yes, we thought it was going to go lower. It went sub 500 and nearly to perfection bounced off of our macro trend line, which we also stated was a real possibility. Now, I said I don't think it's likely that the stock is just going to explode like that, but we always want to keep an open mind. We always want to consider an outcome that we least expect to happen. happen because everything was bad. There was selling, there was a lot of volume. It looked like it was going to break this macro trend line. Probably everyone in the world was bearish, but they didn't keep in mind that this was also at a crucial level that has been respected for multiple months. So it popped all the way back. Doesn't mean it won't do something like that, but as everyone's going short and selling and selling and selling, this short time period has made people regret that choice of selling here, regardless of what happens after, right? It comes and spills all the way back down. This definitely stings to sell here, stings to go short there, but definitely a good buying opportunity. So we want to be open-minded, again, see multiple outcomes, never be married to one specific way of thinking. Now, I want to wrap the video up with my 10x call out here, which was TeraWulf. It took over a year and a half from the stock to go from 63 cents all the way to 651. And currently from that price is still up 600% at close today, and the high of day up 612%. We are going to show you how to identify opportunities like this, how to have conviction and hold through the ups and downs when most people are not able to do so. We are realistic. We understand that these gains, this progress, and our expectations cannot happen overnight. It takes time, sometimes a little bit more than we expected. But ultimately, if we have that conviction, if we understand truly what is happening from a fundamental perspective, we're able to make clear and precise decisions. And in this case, a 900% plus call out that I am very confident. I think 6 to 8 retest is very likely. $10 is certainly not out of the question here for TeraWulf. But just a little bit about me. I know I gave you guys rapid fire, a ton of information crammed in about 7, 8 minutes. So I just want everyone to take a minute to breathe, digest it all. If you're an experienced trader and you have any input, suggestions, or tips for the new guys, please feel free to let me know in the section below. I would greatly appreciate it. On the flip side, if you're someone new here, comment below what you're excited about and if you want me to mention anything specifically on this page. Now, again, this is going to be all for you guys. I want to help you achieve your goals. What are you struggling with? What could we improve? Very simple and to the point stuff. I'm here for you if you need me. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic night. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.